Feeding picky eaters can be very worrisome, hectic, it's draining. One minute they're in love with the particular meal, the next minute they act as if they haven't seen the meal before. Does this sound like your child? Hang on with us. We'll be discussing about picky eaters and how to feed them. Welcome back, Savvy Moms. Today, I'll be sharing with you my own personal experience with a picky eater. I have a picky eater, my second child. That child, uh, picky eaters will test your patience, but I would say I won finally because she's not so a picky eater. Yeah, sometimes she wants to be fed, but we have more food in our menu right now that she's eating. So I'll be walking you down my own eye how I did it with her, how we're able to manage our trying times. Um, I did exclusive breastfeeding with all my kids. It's a personal decision. Immediately we got off exclusive breastfeeding, it was so difficult to get her to eat. Um, People wanted to blame it on exclusive breastfeeding, and I said to them no, because my first child, we did the same and he eats very well. So picky eating is not about exclusively breastfeeding a child, it's just the child's nature, and you should just learn how to go about it to get them to eat nutritious meals and grow healthy like every other child. If you're a mom and you have a picky eater, this point I'm about to make, you must have heard it 1,001 times and gotten tired of it. If you have a picky eater, one thing you must know is you have to be very, very patient. You see that garment of patience, you should sew with extra allowance and wear it, because picky eaters they will stress you. So be really patient with them. I know being a mom can be very stressful, especially when you have a 9 to 5 job, running a home, maybe you don't have help or family members around to help. It can be really, really stressful, and adding a picky eater to the table, it's something else. But I would say again, as a mom of a picky eater, you still have to be very, very patient with them, because over time they get to outgrow, accommodate more foods, and they are able to do more foods. My picky eater is 5 years now, and I can say this patience has really helped me over the years to help feed her and help her grow like every other child. Another thing that also helped me with my picky eater is creativity, food art. You have to really be creative, because for picky eaters, their eyes, their eyes eat a food before they actually put it in their mouth. Um, they don't really like seeing dull food, things that are not attractive. They are kids, so it has to be attractive. It has to be creative. I got this fancy cutters with different shapes. If you're able to get a cartoon character shape that your child loves, it will be a deal breaker. Something like this picture here. I couldn't really see the exact one I have. Maybe I'll get a photo of it, but something like this. Would use it to decorate bread when I want to feed her, and it has to do with bread, maybe a French toast or something. Would use this shape cutters to put it into shape. We use it for our fruits too. Even though it didn't work over time, but for the few times it was a deal breaker. So you just really have to be creative. You get fancy plates and spoons. A design of plates could be a deal breaker for you. They might just love the color or the design of the plate or spoon or their cup. Just be creative as much as you can. Go out there, keep trying. different plates, different spoons, cups, shapes, and food arts to really get them to eat. Although their love for a particular meal doesn't last, this moment they are in love with one food, the next moment they would refuse it, outrightly refuse it. So that's where our patience still comes in. For mommies that have babies that not yet up to a year, but they are picky eaters, you just finish your exclusive breastfeeding and they are not eating. You may be wondering where your own creativity should come in. They don't have a cartoon character they love for now. Um, for those moms, I think you should work more with colors of food. You should work more with food colors. Let their meals be attractive. You want to serve new meals, you may want to use sweet fruits. Kids like fruits that are sweet, even though if you want to start feeding a baby after exclusive breastfeeding, you will be advised to go with the bland fruits like carrots that are not so sweet. If you try that and they are not having it, you could incorporate sweet fruits to it. When we finished our exclusive breastfeeding and we started complementary feeding, I did beetroot pap. We gave it that pink purple color. She really loved it. She's always interested, wanting to know why this pap is different, the color is different. Um, hmm, I'm getting inspired to maybe share a food menu for babies that have just been weaned from exclusive breastfeeding. Food menu that will interest them. We did the beetroot pap, we did carrot pap. I just had to incorporate colors and it actually worked for us. We had different colors of pap. We did the one that was brown. Um, she really loved it, but her best was the beetroot. Apart from colors, you should be creative with textures. Some babies do not like rough foods. Mine didn't. She preferred the smooth consistency, like the pap. She wouldn't take cereals or fruit purees that are not well blended. She loves it absolutely smooth. We did potatoes, we did rice. I pureed them all. Just find ways to incorporate beautiful colors to the meals with natural fruits and veggies. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to share that. Um, in subsequent videos. So please do well to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll be the first to know when I drop those videos. So that's all about it, about creativity, both for infants and toddlers. For infants, you work with color, you work with food consistency, smooth food, raw foods for those that like it. Then thickness of the food. Some picky eaters don't really like thick food. They don't like to chew. They are very lazy when it comes to chewing. If they want it more in fluid form, you can puree their food. That way they will get to be interested in the food. So let's go to other points, how you can get picky eater. You see this point? Super important. In fact, all the points, they are very important. Let every spoon count. Picky eaters, they don't really eat much and they lose interest in food super fast. So when you're feeding them, you must let every spoon count. There is no room for empty calories, feeding them with things that wouldn't be beneficial to them health wise, unhealthy meals and junks. There's no room for that. Every spoon that goes into their mouth should be calorie dense, should be nutrient dense. So they get, even with the few spoons they have, they are getting enough nutrients. Um, for infants, you could bulk up their food with high calorie food, healthy food. Like for us, when we're having our pap, I would use peanut butter. Peanut butter is very good for bulking up their food. It also helps in weight gain. You just have to be sure that your child isn't allergic to peanuts, that's groundnuts. So if you exclude that and you're very sure that your child isn't allergic to peanuts, you could infuse it into their pap. If you have a good blender, you could make this peanut butter yourself. After preparing the pap, you take a spoon or two and add to it. Soybeans powder is another way of adding nutrients to an infant's food to help increase the calorie and nutritional value of the meal. It, go for proteins. There's a way you can blend egg yolks to their purees. Um, I really, it's really bringing back memories. I really wish I could do such videos just for you, Sabimons, because I do not have a baby that eats purees again. So getting to make such videos. Okay, I will try. I would really try. It's not a promise, but I will try to make some of this food that really helped us. For infants, what else? What else? What else? Just experiment with food. We there are so many foods and fruits I got to know because of my picky eaters, because I was trying to incorporate nutrients to her meal. Then coconut oil really worked for us. I got original coconut oils. I started off by making it until I got a vendor that was trusted. She made it from scratch. We really had that coconut flavor still in the coconut oil. We add it to our pap. You can add butter, not margarine, butter, real butter made from milk. Yes, original butter. It's quite expensive. It also helps. There's ways you can incorporate it into the infant's meals. Then for older kids, you go for more proteins in and veggies in their food. Um, let every meal count. Let's make sure you just find a way to do it. If I'm able to make videos, I'll show you how I was able to add more nutrients to her meals, to be able to meet up with her siblings that ordinarily love food and will eat those meals even in their whole forms. But I have to hide some of the food items inside her food, like blending up beef or fish, using it to make sauce for her to eat her favorite meal. All those things I did, and hopefully I'll be sharing with you people. Just make every meal count. Check calories, check nutritional value of every food. Another point to consider is let them be involved, yes, in the making preparation of their meals. For infants, maybe when you're about to make the pap, you give them the spoon, they mix it, let them, or you just keep them beside you, maybe in their high chair or something. Just be safe wherever in case of sharp things or hot objects. They watch you prepare the meal, you guys have fun, you're dancing while preparing the meal. They are anticipating, they are building up that in preparation to eating that meal that they just prepared happily with their moms. Get them involved. For older kids, allow them to have choices. The choices should be between healthy meals, not healthy meals and junks. Like you could ask them, do you want carrots or you want apples with your meals? Not do you want carrots or you eat gala or you drink coke with your food. No, allow them to make healthy choices in their meals. Allow them to tell you what they want. They are picky eaters that will eat fried eggs but wouldn't eat boiled eggs. Allow them to share their preferences in for their meals, provided it's very healthy. Yes, you give them the food in the form they want. If they don't want it baked, if they don't want it fried, if they don't want it boiled, just they might just choose a particular form. They might like spaghetti and stew instead of the jollof spaghetti. Then you do you get just get them involved in their meals. When you're about to dish it, ask them to get their plates, get their favorite plates that they want to use in eating, get their spoon. That way they are happy, they're involved, they know the stress, the amount of love you are putting into making that meal. so it helps them, it encourages them to eat. Another way to help picky eaters is to allow them to eat in groups. They eat with their fellow children, babies. When they see others, they would want to do what others are doing. Yes, maybe when they go visit friends or cousins, you allow them eat together. Also, you eat as a family. They model what you are doing. If they see mom eating her veggies, her proteins, they'll be encouraged to do more. Or their sibling, if they have younger sibling, if they don't have, maybe you, your husband, their cousins, their friends, you could arrange play dates if you have other picky eating moms. So these are some of the things that helped me. I'm my picky eater. It's my not every point might work for you. You just study your child, get to learn your child, and know what works. So if you've watched to this moment, please do well to subscribe. If you haven't, turn on your notification button because what you'll be gaining from this channel will be so massive. I'm looking forward to posting videos of meals for picky eaters, both the infants and the toddlers, um, on this channel. So do well to join this community by subscribing. You share, you comment on this. But what would you be expecting from us? What would you want us to share next? Would it be about picky eaters, or do you have other concerns as mom that you would want us to share here? So please interact with me in the comment section, share this post, and ultimately, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.